Hello, it's me. We're here for the big 200k Q&A. Yeah! Originally, I had no idea what to do, and in my entire career of doing this YouTube stuff, I've actually never once done this sort of Q&A thing where, hey, you can ask me stuff. Only because I thought that people wouldn't really care what I had to say about these things. As it turns out, I was wrong. There's the community post that I made about, hey, ask me questions. Yeah, 1,120 comments. So, thank you if you left a comment on that post. I appreciate it a lot. Now, fortunately and obviously, I'm not going to be able to get through 1,120 questions, so I've picked as many as I can. Some of the questions were quite similar anyways, so if a question gets answered that you asked and it wasn't you who asked it, don't get annoyed, please. And again, thank you for 200k. Anyways, let's get on with the questions. Who inspired you to start making content? Well, funnily enough, there actually wasn't really anyone. I just watched a lot of YouTube as a kid, and I was like, this is kind of cool. I want to do this. I don't know. It looked like something fun to do, and it was time-consuming. And of course, as a little kid, you've got nothing to do. So I just kept doing it, and now we're here. Pretty cool. How/what do you edit your videos with? I edit them with Premiere Pro. 2023 version, to be exact, if any of you care about that. What's the best video game I've ever played? Now, whilst I know most of you are expecting a Sonic-related answer, the answer is actually Red Dead Redemption 2. It's set in a fictional representation of the United States in 1899 and follows the exploits of Arthur Morgan, an outlaw and member of the Vandalin gang, who must deal with the decline of the Wild West while attempting to survive against government forces, rival gangs, and other adversaries. What's my favorite Super Mario game? Now, this one's kind of tough, because Mario Odyssey, whilst that is a classic and it is beautiful, Mario Wonder was also beautiful. Like, yes, I know I'm a Sonic guy, but when you consider Mario Wonder and Sonic Superstars came out around about the same time period, Mario Wonder was definitely better. Fight me, I don't care, I said it. Mario Wonder was better than Sonic Superstars. Yeah, it was. But probably Mario Odyssey. I've played that game more times than I can count, and it's classic every single time. On a scale of 1 to 10, how well do you think you know Sonic lore? I'm gonna be honest with you, not that good. I don't know the chronological story stuff. I've played the games, but I don't know how they all fit into a timeline together. I know Sonic the Hedgehog's blue and Tails is orange. Let's like it.
For how many years are you a Sonic fan? I forgot to record me asking the question. Shut up.
For a very long time of my life, if I can manage to get this photo, bam, there's a photo of me on screen with big Sonic the Hedgehog. I've always loved this guy. Yes, I have something to admit. When I was a kid, I was more of a Mario kid, alright? I liked Mario more. I don't know what it was. Sonic was never really my thing, but over time, he has become. I still love Mario, though, don't get me wrong. Mario is still my go. Congrats on 200k, but what would you think if Rouge isn't in Sonic 3? I mean, she's a critical part of Shadow's story in Team Dark. And I'm being honest, I don't think that we're going to see Rouge or Amy in Sonic 3, and honestly, I'm happy about it. Hey, let me explain my points here. Well, yes, it would be cool to see them in the film, and obviously seeing them pop up is huge because new characters. I just think it's heavily unlikely because Shadow was introduced at the end of Sonic 2, so Sonic 3 is going to be about him. It was the same with the first Sonic movie where Tails shows up at the end, pretty much saying, hey, there is a sequel, and they brought in one extra character, Knuckles. I think Amy might be more possible than Rouge in my opinion, well, because of, you know, the whole family-friendly thing. Yes, the reason I said that I'm not that upset if we don't see them is because I don't want them to take away screen time from my boy Shadow, because they're going to have to introduce and get us used to these characters. And I just want Shadow. That's all I want. I just want Shadow the Hedgehog. Question for Mason. If you 100% had to, which Sonic girl would you date? Amy Rose, Blaze the Cat, or Rouge the Bat? Oh, and don't just pick based on looks, age, or species. Really think about it. Rouge the Bat, she has big boobs. Kiss, marry, kill. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Oh, God. I'd marry Sonic because, come on, he'd be a good husband. Kiss Tails for the experience, and just kill Knuckles because I think it'd make me feel really powerful, even though I don't really want to. You've probably answered this before, but what is your favorite Sonic game? Honestly, as basic as it might be, and some people might find this like annoying or hate this game, Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania has always been like my number one, my top. Like I said before with Mario Odyssey, the replayability is just like insane. I've replayed Sonic Mania so many times and it's never got boring. I don't know, it just seemed like a big love letter to Sonic fans at the time, being like, hey, look at this 2D stuff, we brought all these people on, isn't this cool? I don't know, the hype era for that game was just insane. I loved it so much. Sonic Mania is my top. What advice would you give to someone who's looking to get back to content creating? In my own honest opinion, find what you want to talk about, something that's enjoyable to you. Keep doing like literally everything you can until you find an audience who watches something and it sticks. Then figure the perfect balance between what you want and what they want and make that. You can't always make what they want or else you're eventually going to turn into like a robot and die out and you're going to want to stop doing the whole thing. To find that nice little mix in between where the viewers are happy and you're happy.
Would you ever consider stopping Sonic news videos and switch to a completely different style/genre of videos? I have nothing against these videos, of course, just curious.
Here's the thing, you can go now. You've read your question out. Yeah, okay, cool. First of all, thank you. Second of all, that has been something I've been thinking about for a while, because after Sonic Movie 3, what really am I going to talk about? Whilst this channel is a Sonic news channel, it's primarily a Sonic movie news channel. I don't really do much news on the games or other stuff. Whilst this may make me sound like a hater, I'm more into the movies than I am the games. I'm more into what the movies have to offer instead of the games. In my opinion, Sonic games are often always a hit or miss. Most of the time they can either be really good or really awful. Then again, that's the same with pretty much every game franchise. Apart from Red Dead Redemption. So as of this current moment in time, I'm not really sure what the audience would like me to do. Sonic news stuff, Sonic game stuff, I'm not that sure. But I'm sure as we get closer to the Sonic Movie 3 coming out and more Sonic stuff coming out, I'll eventually find my way. And no, I don't want to stop doing Sonic videos. These are fun and I like Sonic the Hedgehog. When did you start YouTube and when did you start liking Sonic for real? I'm starting YouTube. I've been doing this thing since I was like 9 or 10 years old on different accounts. I've been doing this thing for a long time. I've been doing this thing for years. When I started really liking Sonic was the build up to the Sonic movie. I don't know what it was, but he pretty much took over my life at that point and it's never changed. Honestly, I'm not upset about it. Sonic is cool. What's gotten you to be the best Sonic media YouTuber? Come on, guys. Come on. I know you're right, but come on. Thank you. It warms my heart. Personally, I don't know. I've just talked about anything Sonic movie related that I think people would be interested in seeing. If I see something related to the Sonic movies and it's piqued my interest or enough people have told me about it, I talk about it. Because I think, hey, if it's interesting me, it's interesting them too. Most likely. Did you animate your avatar yourself? If you're talking about the bouncing thing, then yeah, that is me. I do it in Premiere Pro. And if you're talking about the other, like the actual drawing thing, yeah. What makes Sonic the Hedgehog 3 so hyping? List reasons other than Shadow. Shadow. Who is my favorite Sonic character? Shadow. Did you just start making YouTube videos like this from the get-go? And how much would you say you knew about Sonic at the time? The Sonic stuff started in around about 2020. Before then, I'd just been doing literally anything I could think about. Because I thought, come on, something will stick eventually. If you've seen the history of this channel, yeah, it was poster edits and stuff like that. And I thought, this Sonic thing's really sticking. And I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't know that much about Sonic at the time. Like, I knew so little about Sonic at the time of talking about him that when I saw the movie design, I didn't even notice that the tan arms weren't there. I thought that's how Sonic looked. That's how little I knew about him. Hi Mason, what's your favorite scene in all of Sonic movie media? Sonic movie 1, Sonic movie 2, and the Knuckles show? Or what's your favorite episode of Sonic Prime, since we haven't talked about that for a while? Favorite episode of Sonic Prime has to be the first episode, because come on, it's the most Sonic-like. It's just so cool. All the characters are there, they're all doing their thing, and oh, I love it. Favorite scene from all of Sonic media has to be either when Super Sonic happens in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, or Shadow the Hedgehog's reveal. Both of those made me feel excitement in a cinema I haven't felt before, and you dirty dogs, not like that. Have you ever wanted to / tried to make other content besides Sonic? Don't get me wrong, I love your content as it is, but just wondering. No, I'm not getting you wrong, you're fine. And honestly, I don't know. There have been a couple times where I tried to shift genres onto multiple different characters at once, but Sonic was always the one that just kept sticking. I talked about the FNAF movie for a little bit, I talked about Mario for a little bit, I was trying everything, but it always just seemed to circle back around to Sonic, and I'm not upset about that because Sonic is cool. I've said it a lot. Hi Mason, my question is, how are you doing? Are you alright? Just checking in. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, Hannah Banana 1031. Why did you PFP and why does it look dark? You know who's done it. You've already seen him and he's not coming back. I don't know what you're talking about. It doesn't look that dark to me. What do you like to do off camera? Like a hobby? I don't know if I'd count this as a hobby, but I'm going to count it as an excuse to show you all of my cool stuff. I'm a bit of what people call like a collector, I guess. I don't know. I buy things that are pretty cool and I put them on display. Buy these realistic figures of characters from TV shows and movies that I like. Buy way too many Sonic figures. A lot of Lego. Yeah, just collecting and buying things, but I don't really know if you count that as a hobby. I don't know. I'm using it as a chance to flex. How would you react if Sonic 3 was bad? You know that gif of Peter Griffin destroying his living room? Yeah, that. Which Sonic character do you think you could take in a fight with no sweat? That stupid baby that they should have blended up in Sonic Boom. Yeah, easy. I recently realized that we are the same age. How does it feel to be a somewhat successful YouTuber at such a young age? First of all, oh, guys, come on. Oh, guys, come on. I mean, thank you. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right, I am. And I don't know, I've never really get this stuff get to my head. I just kind of talk about Sonic because, well, I'm interested in it. Over time, I realized, hey, people like me talking about this and they come to me to hear me talk about Sonic. That's cool. I don't know. It's pretty cool, I guess. Thank you for being here. What is your content going to look like after Sonic Movie 3 if there's no new Sonic news? Didn't you just ask me a question? Like, literally just? Oh, well. I've already said this before, but I actually have no idea. I genuinely have no clue what I'm going to do when Sonic Movie 3 is out. So if any of you have ideas, please tell me. Please. Will you be picking up the new summer LEGO Sonic sets? Of course I will! Come on! You throw it back. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, guys, like he said, no. Do you find Shadow attractive? No. And there's never been anything on record to say that I would find Shadow. Get that out of here! Do you plan on adding some non-Sonic content to your channel? Honestly, at some point in the future, yeah, I'd like to open it up to a bunch of different franchises. Spider-Man, Mario, FNAF, everything. It's just gonna take some time and we'll figure that out in the long run, eh? Come on. Both games are known for being bad, but which one do you like better? Sonic 06 or Shadow the Hedgehog? Shadow the Hedgehog. It birthed this amazingly cool image and it's Shadow the Hedgehog. How can I not pick that? Where do you live? What made Shadow your favorite character? I don't really know. His design just kind of stuck out to me as he looked pretty cool. He's edgy. And I don't know, I thought that made him look kind of awesome. I don't know, I just liked his design and his character. It was all just, mwah, it was beautiful. Are you lonely, lol? Yeah, can I have some friends, please? How come you decided to choose Sonic media as a career and not Mario, Pokemon, Kirby, etc.? I just kind of liked Sonic and Sonic was what stuck. I talked about and did a variety of different other things before on this channel, but nothing ever stuck like Sonic did. Considering that Sonic was gaining popularity along with me actually starting to like the franchise, I thought, let's go for it. Let's make Sonic stuff. Hello, Mason. I was wondering, do you like Sonic or Shadow more? I don't know. Who is number one for you personally? Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't even want to read this one out. What's your net worth? Yeah, bro, I got nothing, I don't know. Whenever you make a video, this is mainly for your shorts. Are you bouncing on a trampoline? You seem to bob up and down constantly that I'm worried you're motion sick from trying to make a video while on a trampoline. Thank you for the concern. I am fine now, I'm okay. The main reason for the bobbing and bouncing side to side is because it's more entertaining than watching just my PNG sit there static as I talk about Sonic news. Gives your eyes a little something to follow on the screen if you're bored, as well as with the zoom ins as well. I don't know, it gives a bit more life to the video than just me sitting there statically as Sonic news is read out to you. Has Paramount or Sega ever noticed you, and if so, what was it about? Watch this video. Yeah, Paramount emailed me something. Did you have a girlfriend at one point? I do now. What do you mean? Face reveal and dog or cat reveal. Here's my dog. Here's my cat. You comment about how cute they are, please. Who's my least favorite Sonic character? Least, because she got to kiss Sonic and I didn't. Do you approve of the Mason X Shadow fan page? I told you to get that out of here. Why is it back? What do you do when you're not making videos? I'm either thinking of the next video I should make or playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Out of all these questions here, how are you? Thank you, Denial YT. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How are you, if you're here? Do you ever play any Mario game, or do you just stick to Sonic games instead? I play a lot of Mario. Way too much Mario. I love Mario Wonder. Yes or no? I don't know. What is the worst Sonic thing you have ever seen? I don't know if any of you know about this, but you know that Sonic Dreams collection? Yeah, that did mess with me a little bit when I saw it as a kid. It's strange. Explain, why are you so peak? Guys, come on. I mean, you are correct. Yeah, you're right. You're correct. You're right. Because I'm the #1 Sonic movie news source that is. Proven fact, by the way, of course. I'm better than all the other slop YouTube Sonic clickbaiters. Favorite food? Are you silly? Do you think I'm cool? Favorite food? Pizza, obviously. Are you silly? Of course I am. Do you think I'm cool? No, I don't think you're that cool. Why do you shout at the end of your videos for no reason? I don't know. I don't remember when I started it, but I just shouted goodbye at the end of one of the videos, and people seem to really like it, so I just kept doing it. Are you real? Mason, how many hours do you have on Red Dead Redemption 2? On PlayStation, I have 42 hours. On PC, I can guarantee you it's more. I can't find that anywhere. Hey, did you start your channel? Think so? Yeah, I think it's already going. You said anything, so how are babies born? Well, you see, when a mom and a dad love each other very much, they tend to... Overall, who do you think is more powerful? Not counting extra forms. Base Sonic or Base Shadow? I'm just going to play you this clip from Sonic Prime here. I'm just going to play that as my example. And my pure bias is Shadow the Hedgehog. What keeps you going? Like, what makes you not quit YouTube? The money! No, yes, well, the money is some kind of part of it. It's really nice when I read the comments and all of you are like, oh, thank you for this update. Thank you for the news. Oh, it warms my heart and I love doing it. Do you wish me a happy birthday? This was 10 days ago. Happy birthday. Do you actually have a SpongeBob chair? No, I don't, and it's really annoying because the company that makes them only ships them out into the US. The UK can't get them. I'd pay however much shipping costs were if I could get it to the UK, but you can't. Will you ever make a video on how you edit your vids? Hey, if enough people want that, I'll do it. It's not that interesting though, I promise you. How good is your Mario impression? I'm gonna kill the Sonic the Hedgehog. Do you think we will ever see the Shatterspace Space Gang again? Honestly, no. I don't see another Sonic Prime thing happening anytime soon, as people really hated that show, and I don't see them bringing it back, and I don't see how they could bring it back. Do you like cheeseburger? Yeah. How do you get video ideas? I either play Red Dead Redemption running around with my horse, I either bang my head into a wall until something happens, or I wait for Sonic movie news to come out. What are your thoughts on the Knuckles series? Go watch this video. What do you think of all the new games that are coming out lately? Also, can you give me a shout out? No. If you're talking about Sonic games, I think some of the ones that we're getting look pretty cool. Sonic X Shadow Generations, Sonic Rumble, come on. And games in general, I don't know, I just occasionally keep going back to Fortnite every time there's a new update, waiting for Sonic the Hedgehog. It's a big question. Are you gonna go see Sonic Movie 3 on the big screen? Of course I am. Come on, why wouldn't I? Which is the best Sonic shout out? Sonic X, Sonic Prime, Boom, etc. Favorite female Sonic character and why? Love your vids, man. Thank you, Chucky's Cosplays. Thank you. Best Sonic shout of X Prime Boom. I know people are going to be annoyed at this, but Prime. Stick with me here. The reason I've said Prime is because I haven't seen Boom or X. Prime is like the only Sonic show I've seen. Favorite female Sonic character and why? I don't know. I guess Blaze is kind of cool. She's pretty awesome. Simon says, put me in. Oh, damn it! Congrats on 200k. My question is, if your YouTube content wasn't about Sonic, what would it have been about instead? Still like your Sonic content either way. Thank you. And honestly, it probably would have been about Mario or Nintendo stuff instead. There were two paths I was fated to go down. Sega or Nintendo, and I picked Sega. Did you have a Sonic OC when you were younger, or you never had one? Guy, Zarex. I made him in like year 2, which in British years is like, I was like 6 or 7. Yeah. Congrats, man. You should play Noob Adventure. Do you think Sonic Movie 4 will be made after Sonic 3? And how do you upload like 70 videos a day? Noob Adventure? Sure, I'll check it out. Why not? Do I think a Sonic Movie 4 will happen after Sonic 3? No, but I think spin-offs potentially. How do I upload like 70 videos a day? I don't have a social life. I don't have anywhere else I need to be or anything else I need to do. So I do this. Do your impressions of Sonic characters. I'd love to see them. Thanks again. I'm Shadow. I'm Sonic! What was the first Sonic game you ever played? Honestly, it was either Sonic Colors or Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. I can't remember, and if it was Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, it was because of Mario. Do you like Sonic and the Black Knight? It's a game I have a huge soft spot for. The story, the visuals, even the gameplay I enjoy. Do you like it, or am I just crazy? I like it, but not for the reason you like it. I remember my parents got me it as a gift, and even though I wasn't really that excited to play it, I don't know, it just brings back wholesome memories, so yeah, I like it. Number 1, favorite Sonic OST. Number 2, least favorite Sonic game. Favorite Sonic OST? Sonic Frontiers. Come on. They've got banger after banger after banger. Least favorite Sonic game? I don't know, that Sonic 06 wasn't too good, was it? How did you get into the Sonic fandom? What's your favorite character? I got into it because of the movies and Shadow. Hi Mason. So for my question, I wanted to ask, what made you start your YouTube channel? And also, why did you go from making thumbnails to posting clips to making Sonic news? So congrats on 200k. Thank you. I appreciate that. I mainly made the switch because I just felt sick of doing the poster edit content with making thumbnails, and I wanted to try something else that actually had me as a person on there. And news was the best thing that worked out, so I kept doing news. I like Sonic news. People like Sonic news. We all win. If you had an OC, what would you want it to look like? I'd want it to look like this guy, and if you're talking about a Sonic OC, Leggy's already done that. Fan art now! Any theories on who might show up in the movie 3 post-credit scene, and will you do the ultimate Sigma face reveal of the century? Movie 3 post-credit scene, I don't know who I think realistically, but who I think Metal Sonic is who I want. You potentially might have delayed the face reveal thing just because of that question. What is my favorite Sonic TV show? Sonic Prime. So amazing to see someone as into Sonic as myself. My question is, when did you become a Sonic fan? What game, show, media started it all? My first exposure was Sonic Rush. The movies. The movies got me way into Sonic, and now I've just kind of been into everything, including that little blue guy. Have you played SA2 Showers Garden? How did you meet Sonic? What's your favorite character, and can you feel life moving through your mind? Number 1, no. I haven't played Sonic Adventure 2. But then I meet Sonic. I've always known him. Like, not like we're friends, but I've known of his existence. What's my favorite character? Shadow. And yeah, I can. Feels like it came back for more. What is a piece of Sonic merch that you absolutely love? Like, oh, you touched that? You're gonna go missing type love. Honestly, it probably has to be the collector's figures. I absolutely love these little guys, and I'm still trying to find Tails, but he's pretty hard to get in the UK. Number 1, what do you like about the Blue Blur so much? And 2, would you be willing to collab with other YouTubers for any reason? I just like the Blue Blur because he's cool. I don't know how to explain it. I just think he's a really cool designed character. He's funny, he's awesome, and I love him. Collabing with other YouTubers, I don't really know how that would work. I make news videos, but yeah, I'd show up in anything. How long do you plan to be a YouTuber, and how does it feel to be so famous in the Sonic community at such a young age? I plan to be a YouTuber for as long as I possibly can. I absolutely love doing this, and I don't ever want to stop. How does it feel to be famous in the Sonic community at a young age? Scary. Scary. When you see tweets about yourself on Twitter and like abusing you, it's not fun. I don't care, it's cool, and I like it. What's your favorite Sonic themed food collab? Sonic Curry. Come on, look at the Sonic Curry. Number 1, out of all character themes, what's your favorite? And number 2, who is your favorite music artist in general? All Sonic character themes, I don't know. Infinite's character theme was quite awesome, even though he wasn't that amazing of a character. You can't lie, his character theme is quite cool. Who is my favorite music artist in general? Well, I'd say it's D'Angelo, the man who made Unshaken for Red Dead Redemption 2. What's your favorite Sonic project? Like literally out of every project Sonic has ever had. Sonic movies. The Sonic movies have been amazing. Every single one. I've loved every Sonic movie project that they've made. What inspired you to be a Sonic YouTuber? Where did you get that SpongeBob chair from? It's the best. And what's your favorite movie? Sonic YouTuber? Come on, Sonic movies, they're amazing. Where did I get the SpongeBob chair from? I actually can't get it, but it's from this place, right here. And what's my favorite movie? Sonic movie 2. Come on. Am I naturally chaotic, or is it just the editing and the way I present myself? I'd say naturally. I'd probably say naturally, but the editing does also help. Woo! What is your biggest inspiration and tips for new YouTubers? The biggest inspiration should be me, because I'm the GOAT, and I'm amazing, and I'm wonderful, and I'm perfect in every single way. And advice, like I said before, make what you want to make, and find something that the other people want to watch, and find a balance in between. If I was brought in to create or direct the next Sonic movie, how would I do it? Sonic the Hedgehog kills Robotnik, Shadow joins their friend group, and they all get to chill and have movie Wachowski night every single weekend. That'd be it. Dear Mason, I've come to ask one of the most important questions that will set in a very interesting path in your life. Do you put the cereal first or the milk first? Sincerely, SC Terracon Studios. Cereal first. If you put milk first, there's something wrong with your brain. Hello, Levi here. Remember me from the Johnny Jolly video? Get my name right this time, Mason, or I'll actually pay you a visit. Just say Levi. Okay, alright. What's your favorite type of cheese? If you were a director of a Sonic game, what would it be? Favorite type of cheese? Probably like normal. Cheddar. It's pretty good. Pretty good, I like that. If I was a director of a Sonic game, what would it be? It would be Shadow the Hedgehog focused. It would just be a Shadow the Hedgehog game. I'd give him a gun again. He'd be able to have a gun again and he'd kill people. Have you ever wanted to do more content other than Sonic and Mario videos? Like other franchises or just other forms of video making? I think making video essays would be quite cool, but they take a lot of time, which I don't really have. If I didn't make videos about Sonic or Mario, I don't know, it'd probably be about Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, of course, there's one more question that I think you may have noticed I actually have been avoiding pretty much this entire time. When am I going to do a face reveal? You know what? Considering how many of you commented this, and it's obvious a lot of you want to see it, I'll do it now. Why not? Just let me turn my camera on. Well, here I am. This is me. Yeah, this is me. I did tell you guys I do look like the Avatar. The Avatar is based off of me. So, can you all stop asking now, please? Thank you.